I could not be any more pleased. Oh, there's lots of animals around here. Talk to Fang. What do you want? Protect your coop against wolves. I have my own farm to protect and no time for others. But you would make a nice snack. Be on your way, Rooster. Shooing off a few wolves is mighty tempting, but I have too much work to do here. Besides, what if the wolves come down here? And the last one is Wolf. Oh there, Rooster. You aren't one of ours? What are you doing here? Trying to steal some of our hens for your coop? Wolves? We haven't any wolves around here, but if they show their shaggy faces at Bam Furlong, fuck. You can be sure we'll deal with them. That took weirdly a long amount of time and didn't achieve anything. We didn't manage to find a single animal. George flaps his wings excitedly as soon as he sees something approaching. George does seem a bit more peaceful though, with all the wolves around. I don't think he'll ever unruffle his friend. You should go and see if you can calm him down a bit more if you have the time, that is. Alright, so I can do that. Holy fuck, you can make it all the way to the Troll Shores! No! Jesus Christ. That quest is so freaking dumb. Alright, let's take the egg basket and get out of here. It's like you get up high and then your character remembers they're carrying an egg basket, so the basket like drops. This'll do nicely. I hope Old Heart didn't give you a difficult time. Well, now we should be about our next bit of business. You're too willing. First wolves and now a bear. You should be more firm with the folk and make them take care of their own problems for once. Alright, now last but not least, I'll need some brimstone and iron filings. You can't find brimstone around here, so I always go to the dwarves for that stuff. They can also provide the filings cheaper than any of the local smiths, so we'll take care of two problems at once this time. Please head over to Needlehole and talk to the dwarf merchant owner. I've dealt with him in the past, and I imagine he'll be able to give Alright. Yeah, absolutely. Should adjust here. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on. Alrighty. Let's get into it. I have quests to do because apparently Brody's already up to like level 30, so I'm just falling behind. But it's fine. I should do a quick post to tell people that I'm actually doing this. Go. There it is. I don't hope so, but also maybe a little. I need to leave here because I accidentally overstayed this event.
Greetings, friend.
Alright, let's go to Bree. Whoa. There's a bit of Bailey's in there. I went on a short walk with the dog before this to, I went to go get bubble tea. I forgot to take my card with me. So went to the dog park instead. But when I dropped off my sister, I got a lift down to the bubble tea shop again to actually go get some. I wanted some, so now I have it. Alright, let's get all of these done. That one, no. Okay. That's all the ones that we can finish already.
Will you let me speak
oh
my
god.
piece?
Here's another one that's going to Parliament. You have the look of an adventurer about you, friend. If that be so, the people of Breeland have need of your strength and your cunning, your wit and your wisdom. There was time would send you to the mayor of Bree, the better for you to become acquainted to acclimated to our town. But that time is past. Too many dangers press us for you to spend your time chatting with town officials. Too many villains threaten the good folk. Already I've used up much of your time in conversation when you could be helping the good people who need assistance. If there's one man who knows everything that happens in Breeland, that man is Surely Barlam and Butterbear, proprietor of the Prancing Pony. He hears all that goes on. The real test will be sifting through his speech for what needs doing first, but I'm sure you'll be up to the challenge. Find him inside the pony, atop the hill on the north side of Bree. He'll tell you where you might start helping the people of Breeland, and we will all be the better for your services. Let's go! And so it begins, the start of actually doing Bree. This is level 22. Hello there, I'm in need of some assistance from one not too familiar with the upper class here in Breetown. I collect pottery from the ruins of the Kingdom of Arnor. Well, to be honest, I purchased the pottery. It's a sign of my standing, and for years I've had a greater and higher quality collection than that dreadful Mirabella Underhill. The man from whom I purchased the pottery is named Kandak Brightwood. I haven't heard from him in a dreadfully long time, and I'm worried about my next delivery. And about Mr. Brightwood's well-being, of course. I need someone to carry a letter to Kandak at the Forsaken Inn. Look for the inn along the Great East Road, just past the Midgewater Marshes. Mirabella will visit me soon, and I have nothing new to show her. I'll look a fool. You don't want that, do you? I honestly couldn't give a fuck. But I hope I can get up to the Prancing Pony without collecting quite too many quests more, you know? Actually, okay. We made it without any more. 2 quests from the gate up isn't bad. Here he is.
How can I be of service?
Hello and welcome to the Prancing Pony, the pride of Breetown and the surrounding lands. Are you here for news or for nutrition? We have both and plenty to spare. You're an adventurer, unless I miss my mark, and that happens but rarely. So it's news then. There's no shortage of that, I tell you truly, and most of it bad. Listen well, my new friend, and you'll hear of what ails us in Breeland. Investigate some of these leads and you will find adventures wherever you go, and turn some of the bad news to good. My friend Adso Haybank is a hobbit, a good sort, and he dreams of building an inn upon the road west of Bree. No easy task that, take it from one who knows. But I wish him well and have done what I can, and if you will see to him and lend him some assistance, I will have done more. He has a camp on the road west of Breetown on the way to Buckland. Oh, Buckland, that reminds me, you know it? Don't you know it? There's trouble afoot there as well. You know that Breetown is home to both hobbits and men, of course, but Buckland is home to hobbits only. But I would count them as neighbours as well, of course. It seems they've had some trouble with the goings-on in the Old Forest. If you speak with, Kellandin? Brandybuck, a sweet young lass who lives away in Buckland, you're certain to hear about the forest trouble. Everyone has their hands full, whether they be tall or small. Oh, did I ask you to speak with old Grimbriar yet? There is hustle and bustle aplenty, and one thing drives out another, even if you're uncommonly sharp like yours truly. Grimbriar is the chief watcher, and he maintains a post on the road north of Breetown. I understand he has some trouble with brigands of late. Go see him and help with the outlaws. You'd be doing Breeland a service. A service. Cool.
There's so much to do.
Okay. Who was that you were looking for? Oh, Strider, yes. Well, that's none of my business. Not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go near that ranger out of the wild. He's a strange one. Not that he can't tell a rousing tale when he's a mind. Well, it's clear you've no mind to listen to me. Strider keeps to himself mostly. From the common room, turn left down the hall and keep on until you can only go right. Follow straight down the hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider's in the room to the right of the stairs. Now I've got paying guests to attend to and no time to be chatting, if you know what I mean. It's just that busy.
Oh, so much to do.
So many people coming and going these days. There's one guest though, one I'd rather do without, but Coin keeps a room and he comes with enough coin to pay a bill. Brooding sort, likes the darker corners of the inn and speaks to none. Most people are a bit afeard of his ilk. He's one of them rangers he is. Calls himself Strider. From the common room, directions. Directions. Prologue.
How can I be of service?
Who was it you were looking for? Oh, Strider. Well, not that it's all the same. LOL. Did I just... Yeah, okay. 2 quests that were the exact same, like, not even slightly different. I see. I might pick up some instruments later. Alright, so it was towards the stairs, and then in the room to the right of the stairs. There he is.
Your tidings are grim.
If Skorgrim escape, then we can assume that he'll want vengeance. Given time, he and the Dour Hands will regroup. You're brave to stand against him, but I'm afraid we'll need use of your courage once again.
There is little time to waste.
Here we are, Book 1. The Dour Hands Lord fled to Breeland after his defeat, and not by mere chance. I see the hand of the Captain of the Nine in all of these affairs. In the West, in the Shire, and in Breeland. We must unravel the thread of his plans, and I believe I know how. To the east of Bree, there is a black-walled camp which my men have been watching closely. A shadow has recently spread across the camp. I believe it's here that Amdir has gone, and this dwarf lord as well. There we must go, and there we must end Amdir's life, if he can still be called living. We'll wait for nightfall and then make our move against the Blackwolds. Speak to me again when you're ready to depart. I don't fucking know who Amdir was. I'm going to quickly Google that because I don't remember. I don't understand who Amdir was, so if anyone can give me an answer to that is watching right now, that would be much appreciated.
Are you ready to leave?
Alright, we might as well do this instance now. Are you prepared to travel? If so, then come nightfall we'll move against the camp where Amdir and the Dwarf Lord have gone into hiding. Amdir was probably part of the Bree
And the Rangers pursue their
prologue
fallen
quests,
brother
I
from
assume,
the Black
but
Wolves' camp.
it's...
But not all is as it seems.
evil afoot.
Can you feel the chill in the air? It's no natural cold, but the chill of fear, of evil. I doubt not that Amdir is here, but there's a greater evil as well. We should split our strength. For the good of Middle-earth, none can be allowed to escape. Langland and I will look for another way inside, while you and Torthon search for Amdir. We must be quick now, before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Breeland. Guess this is the one I'm following. Not that he looks any different from your guy. I appreciate, like, all of these quests where it's like, we'll go two separate ways, we'll hope that there's a second entrance. What if there isn't? What if you've just sent two of us to, like, advance all on our own? He's just stopped over there.
Are you ready?
Come with me. It's time to deal with Amdir and those brigands. If Amdir escapes, it could spell doom for Middle-earth. Again, I do not know who this person is. Brigands, get them! Where did... Oh! Okay. Wait, where did... what? I'm so confused. I must be lagging. The intro that was injured by the morgue. Which intro are we talking about is the problem.
Silently now.
Down there in the southern corner of the camp, the source of the Blackwalled sphere is there. Come. I don't know what you did to the gate to make it go up, but... Man, they're just letting us get through. Really hard. What do you want with me? I haven't done anything. Why are you so worried, Blackwalled? Now I've found them. You're all relieved of your obligations. Now to deal with you, Ranger. I have other business to deal with. My servant shall deal with you. And now we're killing rats! Filthy rats! Come, friend, this is not the end of our business. We found the dwarf is hold on. I fear that foul dwarf is not the end of the evil here. The greatest evils may be behind this gate. Rest now, for we'll need our strength ahead.
Stay a moment.
Who is that dwarf, and what power has he to command whites? That the Blackwolds were in terror of that creature is certain, but I still sense something greater in these ruins. And where is Amdir? Perhaps beyond the gate. I don't remember anyone being injured by a Morgul blade, so... you know, I don't really remember any rangers. Cannot interfere. Amdir is now a servant of the Great Eye. Now Amdir, take on the robes of Kargal, the Forsworn. My lords, the rangers approach with fire. The fools are too late. Amdir's change is nearly complete. Come, brethren, we must leave. Now is not the time for such a fight. We leave Amdir and these fools in your care, Nazgul. Wait. Again. Oh, this guy. I don't know who this is either. I'm just killing him because the quest says. So. Sorry, bud. I've been told that we were friends, but I'm sorry, Amdir. Be at peace. That is sad. I mean, like, look, I can appreciate it, but I need to know where he came from. Part of Aragorn's company helped protect the hobbits in the Shire and Breeland during the dawn of the War of the Ring. He managed to free Mundo Sackville Baggins from the Blackwold and the Black Rider, yet Nazgul stabbed him. I don't remember him. Is that just me, or do people actually know who he was? Yeah, exactly. I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
It's a sorry day.
Today, both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Amdir, but a relief that he should now know peace. I'll lead you back to Strider.
It's a sorry day.
The very air seems polluted by this night's business. We should tarry here no longer.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
I am highly entertained, but it might have something to do with the fact that I'm currently getting drunk off bubble tea, so, you know. For now, I'm a little lost, but hopefully we'll get back into this. Just gonna change that light's colour.
Alas,
Alright. It grieves my heart that the enemy was able to turn Amdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people will remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It troubles me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Breeland at just this time. There are events in motion which could determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you're able and willing, I may have another task for you. 160, 175. Alright, we're grabbing those ones.
I have a task for you.
I'm curious to know who the dwarf you encountered at the Blackwald's camp was. Dwarves are by nature honourable and cannot be dominated by the will of any. Why would this one serve the enemy? I cannot say. Worse yet is the apprentice of the Nazgul. I must go watch the East Road, for I'm expecting some travellers and now fear they may be in danger. Would you travel to Coombe? Coombe. I'm gonna go with Coombe, considering it's pretty close to a last name that I know. Would you travel to Coombe and speak to a constable there named Underhill? You may know him already, stout little fellow who loiters about town centre. You may suggest to Underhill that he investigate the Blackwald's old hideout. When that's done, return here with your report. If perchance I'm not here, assume the worst.
What road did you take, Frodo? The ringwraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, Search for the light in the darkness.
Alright. We've already gone way over. Yeah, this is level 15. But honestly, I think I'm gonna go back and do the old forest quests first before doing that. As much as it's just put us in the middle of Coombe. I think I'm actually going to head back to Buckland, the old forest, and make my way through that way, doing quests. So, yeah.
What can I do for you?
I'll come back for Coombe. Take this one off my quest tracker for now. I didn't manage to finish all of the Destination Breetown quests, oops, but that's okay. I'll just walk in the normal way. I won't jump on there. It clearly does not want me to. How are we all doing tonight? While we go on a bit of a run, how are we doing? Yeah.
Stay and hear me out.
What troubled times we live in. Brigands have been raiding people's homes in Archet, Staddle and Coombe. Deplorable. Some of the poor folk have made their way here to Bree and told me their sad tales. Now I'd like nothing more than to help them, but I'm not made for adventures. Why don't you track down those villains and bring the stolen family heirlooms to me? Then I can return them to the rightful owners, the poor wretches. Just think of the looks on their faces. I hear there are brigands encamped in the Yellow Tree ruins south of Staddle, but it may be that some others in the Chetwood also carrying stolen items. Lorelei's doing alright. Feeling pretty lazy. Oh, jeez. Laziness on a Sunday night. That's fair. It's work tomorrow, so. And it's morning for Cytox. That's also fair. I do forget that I get quite a number of people watching that, like, live other places. So where are you from, Cytox?
How can I be of service?
Well met, traveller. Your help is needed in Breetown. We should speak more on the matter. Hello to the group that's now raiding. How are we all doing? And thank you for coming. Thanks for bringing everyone their circumlocutioner. That's a mouthful. Holy hell. One word. God, this is why I put 2 words in my name. It was because I do not read very well. It is Lotro, and, well, Germany? I don't know if... I feel like I should make, like, I should get one of those maps that has the scratch off, but specifically scratch off places that I have had someone come to from, like, on the stream. I think that'd be a bit fun. Maybe I'll see if there's, like, an online one at some point, and, like, it's a long name to mean circle talker. Ah! You just repetitively go in, like, stories? Well, I think you've already figured out that I, of course, do that. But, to Wolf Alzheimer's, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I've just seen the, chat bar, the notification come up. How are we doing? Oh jeez, there's 14 people. You only brought 5. I don't know how the number's gone up so drastically, but hello everyone. How are we doing? just on a bit of a run right now because all of the festival event type stuff made me teleport to the middle of Bree, but I'd like to go back to Buckland to start working through all the quests from there across. It's a long night. Fun. We made it through most of Juneland and some betrayals. That's cool. I often don't get very far on these streams. Because I go from quest to quest and I pretty much do all of them. But you know, that's what I like to do, so hence we're gonna go. The Shire was a bit painful, so I'd like to do Breeland in a bit more of a sweep as much as possible. But you know, we'll see how many quests send me backwards. I assume there's going to be a lot. Hello, Catarang. How are we doing tonight? Sorry I'm not on League. Different game. No support main for you. We've got a bit of distance to cover. I really want to do the Old Forest, because I remember that the quests there were pretty fun. Like, it's, you know, whites and that kind of thing, but I think it's still pretty colourful. And I know that one of my friends has made their way... Where were they? Oh, now I need to... I think they've done the South Downs. Now, I need to find out, can someone tell me, is there a way that I can set it, that I can remove, is there a button I can press that will remove everything from my HUD? Because I heard one person suggest that in Lord of the Rings Online, whenever they're travelling from place to place, they'll just turn the HUD off. And I would like to do that, because it is just pretty. I should double check that everything's on extra high and stuff, so... It'd be nice to be able to just kind of look at what we're looking at. F12, isn't... Yeah, it's screenshot on Steam. Thought so. But thank you. It's fine. Every time that we turn the HUD off, we take on and off, we take a screenshot.
What can I do for you?
Adso's camp. I'll be back. I'll be back for your quest. Just wait for me. I should probably actually just reassign that key to like F8 or something. Or maybe backslash. Maybe I'll do that now. Yes, it's silly. Where do I reassign everything? Key mapping. Oh, there we go. Let's find F12. 10. 7. F12. Alright. Nope, it's already assigned to something else. Maybe Fort? No. Plus? Nope. There we go. It'll be on the numpad at the... All hail the queen. What queen? The queen of no deaths, apparently. I'm getting to level 20 without dying. I'm going to do it. On my first character, I think I was like level 16 or something. No, it must have been earlier than that, because I don't think I'd seen that I was getting like titles and stuff for not dying. I thought it would be like in Skyrim where, you know, you just kind of die, you reset, it's okay. It was not. I lost the ability to get the title, and I think that's one of the biggest regrets I have ever had. But we're getting it here. We are going to have it on this character. You all hear me. I am saying it. I am promising it. We are getting to level 20 without dying. We are currently, I think, at level 18. going to turn the floaty names off so that we can continue to look at the scenery. These are cool. They remind me of, what are those big pink and purple trees that have the hanging ones? I think it starts with a B. It reminds me of them, but obviously those are just, I don't know, they're meant to be webs or something, because they're not exactly flowers coming from up near where the leaves are. But I would assume that we have arrived at our destination. Here we are. Alright, we'll talk. Here was one of the first people we were meant to be talking to. Convenient.
Good day.
Hello, hello. You've come all the way here from Barlaam Butterbur. He's a sweet dear to think of us hobbits, so far away as he is. He must have heard about the troubling goings-on in the Old Forest, I imagine. If you're willing to help on that score, there'll be plenty to do.
Stay and have some tea.
Are you looking for work? Well, it's not much, but here you can do me a favour. I inquired about notes on the Old Forest from Farmer Maggot, and I still have not received them. Perhaps you'd be willing to go to his farm and ask him where they might be. You can find Maggot's farm in Bam Furlong in the Marsh. That's the Green Hill country in the Shire across the Brandywine River. Cross the Brandywine Bridge and turn south on the road. His farm won't be far away. The Buckland ferry would be faster, but the Bounders want no one using it for a moment. Farmer Maggot doesn't like trespassers, but he's a good enough sort when you get to know him. Are we really being sent straight back into the Shire when I have promised you guys that we would be starting out Breeland? The first, quest that I get when I get to Buckland is, hey, would you mind heading back into the Shire for us? Like, alright. Ella Lilypond. Adso Haybank, my employer, aims to have fair to serve men as well as hobbits. Trumrick has people looking for mushrooms to serve hobbit fare, the envy of the Four Farthings. The fare for men comes from the bountiful boars and bears prowling the free fields. You should find boars and bears north and east of the gates of Buckland, between the Brandy Hills and the borders of the Old Forest. Gather some meat, then return to me. Alright, and then the next one. Oh, this is the mushroom one. Hello, I see that you're a person who knows your way around the wilder parts of the world, and so the offer I have will surely make your heart leap. I represent Adso Haybank, the enterprising fellow from Buckland with a grand vision, a vision of building an inn along the Great East Road. He dispatched myself and these men beside me in search of willing folk to assist him with his dream. I seek mushrooms found along the banks of the Brandywine River to the north. The mushrooms to fill and satisfy the belly with a bit of Shire hospitality. Be wary if you go though, for I have heard tales of slimy slugs and nasty vermin in the area. Will you collect some mushrooms for me? Thankfully it's just to talk to Farmer Maggot, but you can never leave the Shire. Yeah, no, the Shire took me like 14 hours or something to complete, and I'm worried that if I go back in, I'm immediately just going to find another quest, which I don't think my heart can handle. I'm so ready to be done with the Shire. Yeah, I'm ready to be stuck in the Old Forest, ready to be a bit lost and have 13,000 quests to do, you know?
Would you do something for me?
My employer, Adso Haybank's Inn, is to be a blend of Bree culture and Hobbit sensibility. He asked me to employ folks to acquire items that will display the nature surrounding Bree to bring a lodge feel to the inn. I'm prepared to pay those willing to do some hunting for the suitable objects. Oh, it's all just carcasses. Ugh. North and east of town, between the Brandy Hills and the borders of the Old Forest, you'll find bears, boars, and wolves. Adso's asked me to obtain a bundle of coarse bear furs, pristine boar heads, and pristine bear corpses. Why did they go bear furs, boars, bears, wolves, and wolf corpses? Suitable for stuffing. If you'll return these to me, I'll pay you well. I will just kill 12 animal, go out in the field, kill 12 of them, shove them into my one backpack, and then be back with them. Just for you. Let's see if there's more quests. More quests in Buckland before I head out of Buckland again for quests. I don't want to do too much running back and forth. I'm happy to. Like, we're in a new area. It's, you know, happy to take this slow and everything. But I'd prefer to pick up all the quests in an area before heading out. Heading through Crick Hollow. Thank you for the follow, Romelian. It's nice to have you on board. I am hoping to do another one of these streams tomorrow. Oh, there was 2 quests there. I'm hoping to do another one of these streams tomorrow night for anyone that would like to come along. I think I'm going to start a little bit earlier. Tonight was just a bit weird because I had, you know, babysitting and that kind of thing. But tomorrow should be a little bit more, you know, it should be longer and that kind of thing. But then I'm going to have to spend Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday doing Final Fantasy things because patch.
Please, stay a moment.
Wolves in the Old Forest have always been something of a threat to foresters and woodsmen, but they've recently become more dangerous and aggressive. We don't want them coming into Buckland, so it would be best to hunt them down now in the Old Forest itself. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. That. Oh, okay, so these are all going there. The bats of the Old Forest have been a minor annoyance in the past, but of late they've grown very aggressive and even dangerous. They could become a plague in Buckland, so we need to reduce their number before that happens. And the bears of the Old Forest have always been dangerous, but in the past they were not very aggressive and could be avoided. Now they're roaming all over the place and may even come out of the forest to threaten Buckland if they aren't stopped. Caledorian, considering you are around, can you please explain to me if I should have seen Amdir sometime? Because I cannot remember him in either of the 2 introductions that I've done now. I can't remember a character named Amdir or someone getting dramatically stabbed by a Morgul blade, but maybe they just didn't make it very dramatic in the instance/cutscene that I watched. I just don't remember it.
Might I speak with you a moment?
These are strange days. Most hobbits stay away from the Old Forest, but my living depends on it, and I've never had any problems till now. The forest creatures have all gone strange. I swear the tree roots themselves have moved to trip me up, and now I've sprained my ankle. I still need to collect some mushrooms. They grow in the west part of the forest, between the Bonfire Glade and Bald Hill. Also, please bring me in some lumber from my seasoning pile. Please bring in some lumber from my seasoning pile. The pile is to the east past the Bonfire Glade, and a little south, and I need some sap from the old maple on Bald Hill, east of the Bonfire Glade. That's... oh god, the directions in there. Amdir is part of the Man Prologue. Man Prologue! Why? I need to know then why they have not forced him to be any part of character in either of the other 2 prologues, and then thrown him into a quest being like, you should know what's happened here. Because I didn't. I was like, who? What? I know who Skorgrim is. I'll stop bitching. I'll continue to find quests and then... we'll probably go do that one quest. Bitch harder, excuse you? No, I don't need that. I don't need to bitch harder. I don't need to prove myself in any capacity here. Not again. Is it though? Is it entertaining? Okay, actually, no, I'm gonna leave Lorelei. Lorelei seems to have a thing for this, but did anyone else find it entertaining that I was bitching, or was it just Lorelei? Are we allowed to say that Lorelei's the weirdo here? So if I swam across there, it'd be faster, right? Surely. Away we go! Can I? Can I swim across? Yes! I'm not running around. Do your thing. Yeah, it's just you, Lorelei. Whoa, that was a fish. I can't jump up on the other side. Gotta sadly just plod along. No, yeah, they said specifically you'd better take the bridge because the bounders don't want you using the ferry for now. I think it's because, you know, this is technically after the Sam and Frodo took the ferry across, so where the frick? Where the frick? Yeah, right? They literally just watch me, like, run past and jump in the water, and they're like, we have a ferry, but we're not going to offer it, even if this is the desperate attempt you're doing to get across. For a recipe I'm pretty sure I'm here for.
I've no truck with strangers.
What now? More blasted strangers? Get off my... Oh, Celandine Brandybuck sent you? Well then I should at least speak fair to you. She sent you to ask about notes. I sent those on a while ago with my son Rollo, his friend Dodrick, and Wilmac Brandybuck, one of my farmhands. My son wrote those notes because so few other hobbits around here know the forest at all. He probably stopped off at the inn in Newbury, just inside the Haygate of Buckland. Likely all three of them are busy carousing rather than doing their duty. If you look for them there, I'm certain you can coax the notes from them. Ah, back across we go. So does this play out alongside the books? It does. They tried as hard as possible to be pretty, like, on point with all of it. There's obviously, like, a lot that they make up and that kind of thing, and there's a lot of little storylines here and there. There's a lot of little quest chains and that kind of shit, but yeah, I really enjoy it, because if you've read the books or even watched the movies, for a lot of the things you can sort of get away with it, but if you've read the books, it gives you cutscenes telling you where, as you're doing, like, the main story, it will tell you where the hobbits and stuff are, and, like, what point of that they're up to. It's not, I don't think it's up towards the end at all yet, but it's nice. And they try to do a lot of things that are as book accurate or as lore accurate as possible. Like, I asked this question before, and someone answered, telling me that apparently if you're a hobbit, and when you get a horse, you get a pony instead of a horse. And if you then go in water, you will start swimming. Every time you go in water, your horse just disappears and you start swimming. But you will do it at much shallower depths if you are a hobbit, because of the fact that they are shorter. So they keep, like, you know, random little details like that. I needed to go back in first. And you can't ride horses in Moria? You're not allowed? So even though I have the riding skill and I have a mount, I would actually have to go get a ram mount if I wanted to ride one in Moria. Where is... Here. Farmer Maggot sent you. Just what I needed on top of everything else that's happened. As if it were not enough that Big Folk took everything we had to deliver and that Rollo and Dodrick went off on their own. Oh. Some man from around Bree came to Maggots demanding food and got run off by the dogs, but as we, Rollo, Dodrick and I, crossed the bridge, we were waylaid by Big Folk just like him on the bridge. They made us take everything from our wagon and put it in theirs. Then they headed off east along the Great East Road, but not before giving a good licking to Master Maggot's own wagon. Now look at her, all in tatters. How did they get it from over there to here at all? I know I was lucky to get away with my hide, but without that produce being delivered, my hide will be worth nothing after Maggot gets done with it. Drodrick and Rollo ran off after the wagon and found the brigands' camp in between here and Adso's camp on the north side of the road. I'd appreciate it if you could get the produce back. Alrighty. I don't think I can accept this quest here at all, because I don't have the...
Could I take
Yeah.
a moment of your time?
The Wildwood? Where's the Wildwood? Is that here? Is that new? Like all of that? How cool. How very cool. Alright, let's get boars and bears while we're here. Dun, 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 dun. Wildmore is new. Would you recommend it, or realistically, like, does it have interesting lore stuff, basically? Because if it would be good content for me, I might as well pick it up. As much as I probably, you know, I've earned $6 recently on streams, which isn't bad. Like, I'm quite proud of it. But as much as I should be saving for a new computer, I am happy to pick up more. I'm happy to pick up more quest packs and that kind of stuff if it would be content worth investigating, kind of thing. It's gonna be no whites and brigands, eh? Not wolves. I don't have to kill Kurban. Oh, maybe I should, just to double check that this isn't one that I'm meant to be doing for deeds. Yeah, it's not. That's okay. Where did my phone go? I think the Angle of Mythal is a better choice for a quest pack, as it's more in line with the leveling process. Okay. So not quite there yet, at a point where I really need one then. Which I kind of knew. I'm, you know, in the main story I'm currently up to level 15 and my character is level 18, almost 19, so... Maybe I'll go back and do them later. Pretty sure I was meant to kill wolves here. Maybe I wasn't. Yep, lagging. No. Bear. I don't need more bears. I need boars. I need me some boars for some hams. That's another bear. That's another bear. Too many bears. There's a boar. I will. bees. So that's done. That's done. A pressing matter. I should probably remove that one. I can remove that one and that one. And put that one back on. No, that one was around Bree. This one. Gosh, these quests are a little hard to keep track of because there's just so many to unlock at the same time, but that's okay. We should almost be up to, yeah, there's a camp up there. Is that a, yeah, a boar! Why can't I find lots of these? I still need another 4 and I found one but like 16 bears. Produce. One, 2, 3. Cool. Pick this up. Dang. I really should have sold things before coming here. Or found the bolt in Bree. Alright. Now we go back out. And we find some more boars on our way back. That farmer maggot, fat little farmer maggot was a real pushover. We'll have food from his, we'll have to get our food from his place all the time. What's my favourite part? It's, I don't know, nostalgia. It's just very easy to play. And it's just easy to come back to. It's just another one of those games where it's like very low stakes, but you know, it's still just kind of a good time. Wolves and bears, wolves and bears. I'm not quite after wolves and bears. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings, so that's, you know, a big reason why, well, it is the reason why I started playing it in the first place, but I played it a lot as a kid, so it's got a lot of nostalgia. Which, you know, it's always nice to have that in a game. It's, I mean, it's the big reason why a lot of us keep going back to Pokemon, so... God, wolves and bears. There's one. Now we'll only need one more. And the good thing is that these quests are a bit higher level than the ones we were doing in the Shire, so I should get a bit more XP. I mean, there I'll have to get your thoughts on Rings of Power sometime. You can get it now. I mean, you know, I'm barely thinking about what I'm doing here. It was okay. I personally thought it was one of those shows that was big for the sake of being big rather than like actually sort of putting more than a bit of like money into thinking about how to take shots and stuff. Like the cinematography obviously wasn't anywhere near as good as the originals, which is a shame because it's like they're much older, you know? It doesn't make a lot of sense that it would then not be quite as good, you know? But it's not as if it was bad, you know? It wasn't bad. It was just... I think the best description I saw of it was someone that said, you know, it was a show that was made to make like $1 billion kind of thing, rather than you know. I didn't dislike it though. Obviously, I understood that there were a lot of choices that had to be made that were specifically, there were a lot of choices that had to be made that were because they didn't have access to all of the original source material, which is perfectly fine. But I watched it alongside Brody, who has read the Silmarillion, and he is pretty good at knowing what was in the Silmarillion and what was in the appendices. And apparently there was a whole ton that was in the appendices that they could have built on, that they just kind of... I thought it was a bit of a... We both... When we were watching it, we had tried to stay away from spoilers, so both of us were really excited and hoping that, what's his name? The human main character, would end up being one of the ring wraiths, if not the Witch King himself. Which... After, no spoilers, the reveal is, we were just a bit underwhelmed. You know, I definitely think that if it was that way, it would have been a much more interesting plotline, as well as still lore, appropriate in a way. Because, I mean, the position he was saying he had, or the position that was discovered that he had, was pretty much what the Witch King, what the Nazgul were in the past. Alright, now to go deliver all of this shit that I've just picked up back to the quest owners, because I have just finished 3 of them. No worries. What did you think of it? And sort of how much of the original have you read the books? Have you, you know, what's your knowledge of the story itself? You found the produce. I cannot thank you enough. I thought it lost, but now I have other concerns. Rollo and Dodric. Oh no. I'm worried about Rollo. After he and Dodric got back from looking for the brigands, they headed down towards Brandy Hall to speak with Saradoc, Dodric's uncle. They were none too happy and just wanted to speak their minds on the job the Bounders are doing. Now it's just possible he ran off with his friend Dodric on some lark. I wonder if you'd do me another favour by going over to Brandy Hall to look for Rollo. Brandy Hall's in the central of Buckland, south of the Buckland Gate. Hopefully Dodric's uncle Saradoc, the master of Brandy Hall, will likely know where the boys have run off to. All well and good. Hello, Lilypond.
Can I be of service?
Adso will be pleased with his delivery. We will salt and smoke the meat. It'll serve as the centre of our food for men within the inn. Thank you for taking your time to collect this meat for me. Here, you've earned this reward. Aha! Level up!
Isn't it?
Oh, okay. Look at all this. Look at all this bountiful fare. You certainly held up your end of the bargain. Well, friend, shall do the same. The ovens at the inn will smell like the finest ovens in all of the Shire. Thank you. This is a fine day.
How can I be of
These are
service?
excellent samples. I'm certain that the I can't fucking accept that one because I have to go sell shit. Where is there a vendor? Trying to find a vendor. Defeat goblins. I didn't kill a goblin. What? Oh, this is a race one. Okay. You haven't read the Silmarillion. You have very vague knowledge and of the importance of the Silmarils. Only issue was that the timeline problem. It felt like we playing fast and loose with the established timeline, but maybe a second season would be good to watch. Didn't expect the way the rings were influenced though. Neither. That was another thing that was not quite accurate, was the process and order of the rings coming in, because again, the elven rings were meant to be the last ones established, so all of the other ones should have already existed pre, no, I need to go further south first, sorry, I need to dodge you as well. All the other rings should have already been made, so the men's ones, the dwarves ones, and then it was the elves ones afterwards, because the elves made the rings for the others basically as a show of being like, here, you can have these are gifts, but look at how good we are. As far as I'm 90% sure that that's how that lore goes. And then they made theirs last because they kind of suspected something was up. I can sell the taters now. But Brady gave me that. But that was basically the order that went in. So the fact that they were the first to appear is, again, not something that should have been, basically. And I'm okay with them playing fast and loose a little bit with the lore, but, like, to make it more dramatic, but it just seemed... Some of the choices they made in terms of the ordering just seemed more or less trying to make a completely different story rather than, you know, stories influenced by the original lore. Which doesn't feel very fair to just the amount that they have to work with in general. Like, if you wanted to a story that was all your own, that was all completely different, they absolutely could have. They just could have made new characters, new story, being like, it's set in the world of the Lord of the Rings, there's a lot of lore that they can use to back up all of that stuff. They could have just done something different, but they were using pre-established characters and pre-established settings. And shuffling it about, like, it's kind of like, I don't support the decision that Riot made to not make Arcane the official lore, the you know, actual universe for League of Legends. Because for those of you who have watched Arcane, the truth of the matter is that Arcane is all alternate universe. It is not the lore of those characters.
Just a moment.
Back to reading this just real quick. My Maggot's farmhand sent you about Rolo. Then the boys did not heed my advice and followed their wills. The fools.
Might I speak with you?
It's strange you should be asking after Rolo, especially at this moment. The tweens came to see me, upset at the lack of efforts the Bounders are doing here in Buckland with regard to the strange big folks moving about. I told them the Bounders were doing all they could to keep the unsavoury lot out of Buckland, but the pair were adamant about being heard and kept yammering on about the old forest. I warned them to stay clear of the forest because Cholly, our woodcutter, said that things there were queerer than ever. Tweens can be foolish, and I fear that the pair have been more foolish than normal. Dodrick knows his way to Bald Hill and not much further. If you're going to be looking for Rollo, you best start with Dodrick, and you might as well tell him that I'm waiting for him too. Easy as. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna move the camera up and do a proper stretch just so that you can't see my pants and I won't be able to hear for a second. Here we go. You can see the pants anyway, that's fine. They're just exercise pants, don't judge too hard. There we go. Thank you for using those bits. I'm sure that there's actually a couple people in the stream right now that have quite a few of them saved up. But yeah, I added a lot more options to for what you can do with them to sort of encourage you guys to, you know, use them, get involved, that kind of thing. Please don't redeem the water one. I don't have water here. I'll have to go downstairs. But I intend to put a couple other ones in there soon, and I sort of wanted to know if, for those of you, so, I want to add some that are more interactive. I'd like to once a month do, like, create a list of... God freaking damn it. Let me explain this first. Then I'll go get water, and I will drink water. I want to have, basically, a couple of options that are doing things that are interacting with me as, you know, a streamer kind of thing. So, for League of Legends, I would like to offer one that, you know, it won't be a small amount, it'll have to be you watch the stream for a little bit of hours to save up that amount to use them. So for League, it would be either a cheaper option where you 1v1 me, or a more expensive option in which we play a game together. I jump in voice, you jump in voice, you know, whether I'm playing with other people or not, that's just something that'll happen dependent on the night. 2 asks for water, god damn it. Of course, I will go get water in a second. For Final Fantasy, you know, same sort of options. I'd like to offer for a PvP, you know, one game, which will be cheaper than the League one just because of... I assume it'll be quicker to do a PvP in Final Fantasy than it will in League. It'll just be a little bit longer. So based on the time. And then another one, which is we do, you know, a leveling dungeon, or you can request help in a dungeon that you have, you know, needing queues and that kind of thing for. And in that sort of offer me to try to use my network to try to get more people if you do need help, like if you are requesting for help in a dungeon for that kind of thing. Absolutely happy to come support you, especially if you're using bits to request it. But when it comes to Lotro, I do not know what options are out there and what I could do to sort of interact with the community that's building up around my streams. So if any of you that are more familiar with the game than I am, I would absolutely be happy to hear your advice. Now I'm going to go get that water. I will be back. Oh, is it? Sorry, hold on, let me just grab that invite and pop it in the chat for you. Gosh. I have tried multiple times to make this invite, like, unlimited, like, never expire, but it does anyway. I don't know what's up with that. There we go. Alright, 2 drinks of water, just for you guys. I will go get a proper water bottle and put marks on it at some point, and then wish you guys luck in, you know, fucking waterlogging me or some shit. Hold on, I should show you. So currently we're sort of just below this little thing here. Alright, we'll go with like 2 fingers on the glass for each request for hydrate. Man, I just want to finish my bubble tea and alcohol in peace. Here you all are, making me drink water. That's not going to be very good for my attempts at getting drunk on a Sunday night. Let's go hunt some mushrooms. Oop. I didn't write an either. There. Edited. Oh, just that little bit of water was enough to... My stomach is now like, excuse me, we haven't eaten yet, and you're just drinking a lot of liquid. I do like that I don't have to dismount every time I pick up something. That's really nice, makes me so happy. Ooh, spooky music. Alright, let me up the music there. Oh. That is all of it up. No, that's not a hydrate check, so gotcha there. I don't have to drink water for just the emojis. Maybe I should jump off the horse just to see the pickup emoji. Am I meant to be killing bears here? Yeah, bears. I was hoping Caledorian would have heard me before so that they could get some advice on what I should possibly... Why is that lit up? What I should possibly be doing for my... That's a tree. Yeah, I'd basically like to be doing more stuff that's just fun interactions with people, like... And besides, if I start doing PvP with people, I should get good at it, surely. Surely. One day I'd be alright at it. Oh, you've been having disconnection issues. That sucks. Maybe I'll just PM you later about it, because, like, I think you probably have the best advice I can get, when it comes to this. Just because I haven't gotten far enough in the game yet to know sort of what the interaction options are with other people. Maybe I'll be able to come up with it on my own, like, just when I get later in, but for now, I'm just a little bit stuck, which is okay. That dog, the dogs do sound like my dog, and that's... I as a kid was like, oh, you know, they don't sound like wolves, where's the owls? And now that I have a wolf myself, I'm like, no, actually, no, yeah, that sulking noise, definitely them. Yeah, she likes to make that noise, and I'm not... I think it's funny. She's very high-pitched. I have heard my sister's dogs, both of them, male and female, are much louder in... Oh, it's like a maze. They're much louder in terms of, and deeper in terms of the noises that they make, but, you know, mine's a little sulk, so... I, of course, get the very squeaky, upset sounds. And lots of them. One more mushroom to go, and then we have a bit of maple syrup to find. I haven't found any bats yet. There's the mushroom. Ah, there's bat right as I say it. Oh, I didn't mean to attack that. Let's pick up those mushrooms so we don't have to find any others. One more bear. Bats. Oh, there's a corpse over there. What? I don't remember needing to find one, but here we have found one regardless. Oh. Oh, that's the loot? What? Funny. Alright, we'll steal all that shit. I should double check that all of these around here are bears. I think it is. Yeah, it is. We've just found the bears, then I need to find the bats. Bats and wolves, but not as many wolves. I'm gonna go up this road here. Oh. I heard noises behind me, and I thought it was the dog, even though that I know that the dog is outside because she is noisy, but no, it was the cat. One more wolf, and then we have a ton of bats still to find. And maple syrup. There's a bat. There's a batty. Y'all ever watch that movie Fern Gully? If you haven't, highly recommended. Well, I mean, naturally I would have expected you both, at least Lorelei to have said that, considering you're Aussie, but it was something I remember they, like, forced us to watch it, like, pretty much any time we were watching a movie for, you know, having done all of our classwork or something in, while I was at the religious, like, high school I went to. It was always Fern Gully, because, I don't know. So I think I watched it like 17 bloody times. Such a good movie though. Do they attack me if I run straight through them? They do in fact. Alright, I'll get to where I'm going and then I'll kill them. Oh, I found Dudrick. That wasn't who I was looking for. Oh, there's the maple syrup up there.
Hello.
Never watched it in school, just as a kid. Okay. Yeah. Like, because I went to a Catholic, like, girls' school, I don't know, they just made us watch it a lot. And, you know, obviously got very excited when I actually went to somewhere in the area of Mount Warning, saw a sign while driving past in, like, one of those family road trips, and I was like, oh, that's where the fairies are! Uncle Saradoc is waiting for me? That bodes ill. I wish Rollo would hurry along. I cannot leave until he returns. We were chasing a brigand through here. We saw him sneaking about the gate and thought we'd best do the bounder's job for them. I confess that I lost my nerve as we crested this hill, and I saw the full scope of the forest. Rollo's a different sort, though. He's always comfortable to wander through these winding trails. There's an abandoned cottage along the Withywindle, southeast of here. He made mention of heading that way, but that seemed like hours ago. Perhaps you could find him and tell him to hurry on back. Goes out, finds your friend dead. I'm not betting that's the case. Everything thus far has been quite positive, so I don't think that's going to be the case, but obviously a little part of me is like, that would be a bit more interesting. None of the people that we have, I don't remember, well, very little of the people that we've been sent that have been captured or gone somewhere that they shouldn't have been found dead, so. Oh, I still need to find a wolf. Okay, is that a wolf? That's a wolf. We found a wolf. Alright. Well done. Maybe I should get the deed for this one. Weaver's Den, Tom Bombadil's house, and Goldbury Spring, which should be one of these two. Maybe I'll try to go this north one. No, I can't. Can I not get through? I can, actually. Haha! Straight through. Uh-oh, that's a tree. Can I get down to the water though? Just to double check it's not the right one. Alright. This isn't the right one, so maybe it's that one or here. I reckon it's gonna be the south one actually. So we will make our way to this quest objective and then there's a flower. Oh. Oh, okay. We can do both. Finding flowers and finding places. It was beside a road, so maybe they're just gonna let us have them. If we just keep following the road. I should also stop past there so that if I die I just respawn here, but I don't want to die. We're one level away. Ah, this is Mr. Oh, that's not what I thought. Oh wait, yeah it is, cool. Nice. It's basically a cult house. If there was ever a place that I would think is a cult house, it would be Tom Bombadil's house. Breaking legs since 2022. I haven't seen enemies in a bit. Oh, that's a spider. I should double check that there's no deed for killing spiders. There's going to be a deed for killing spiders. Yup! Yup! There is indeed a deed for killing spiders. We may want to avoid them, but we cannot. No, thank you. No, thank you. Found him, and he's alive and well. Look at that. Oh.
Goodness.
He tried to kill me. I'll gut you like a fish, and then your girl, he said. Or I'll make certain you never see your lovely again. I didn't mean for this to happen, but he threatened to Landon. I couldn't let him hurt her, could I? All I wanted was to get the notes I wrote for Landon from him. You can't treat people like that. Good, honest hobbits we are. Didn't want to hurt nobody. I'm going to stay here and give him an honest burial at least. Oh. Oh. I didn't even see him. Good. Could you tell Dodrick that I'm alright? But please don't tell him about any of this, would you? Could you take these two, show them to Dodrick, he'll understand. This doesn't feel the way I thought it would. Well, I mean, kinda good on you, to be honest. He had it coming. Alright. We are not going to follow the spiders today. Even though we maybe have a couple Harry Potter fans here. I should jump on my horse. Alright, let's let the spider slaying begin. Blech. At least it's quick. Oh, yuck. Yuck. I don't want to be doing this. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know I shouldn't be here. This is your home. It's not mine. I'm sorry. Ugh. 10 down. 50 more to go. Wait, no, it'd have to be 80 more to go. There's gonna be a lot of them, isn't there? I'm gonna have to kill like 90. Ugh. Oh look, there's a flower. We got something nice out of it. We still haven't found the Weaver's Den. Willow Glaive? That's not what we were after. Well, I guess I should make my way still south a little bit more. Just to double check. Oh, that'd be it. Ah! It's all covered in webs. Please don't let there be any of those, like, spider carcasses on the ground. I hate this. Whatever did I do to deserve this? Whatever did I do? This is yuck. Alright, we found actual weavers, not spinners, so surely we're getting close. That's not a spider. Hey, look, we found what I think is the Goldberry Spring. It's gold, it's yellow, that should mean it, right? No? No? What? It's literally yellow. Nope, that just goes to the brandy one. Going back. Okay. There? There? Could be either. I think we went there for the quest, right? Ugh, either way, I don't care. I would last. Oh, yuck, that one just fell. Yuck. Alright, let's. Okay, another 58 to go. Another 58, we can do this. While we make our way. Making my way downtown. Yuck. I hate this. I have to say, I hate this. There is one thing in this world that gets me this bad, and it is literally just spiders. Up there. Okay, we're gonna kill it. Oh god, the noises that thing is making! Stop! Ah, yuck! Ugh. Okay, it definitely hated that. What? Please give me. I hope I've gotten everything in here. Almost. There was 3 of those. Keeping calm, we're doing okay. We're a quarter of the way through the advanced one already. It's not even taking that long. We'll be out of here soon. I should redub this stream just basically me panicking over killing spiders in the old forest. Because that's all this is turning into. What am I in combat with? What am I possibly in combat with? I hate how many times I've had to do this. I do not enjoy it. This is not my fantasy adventure that I was after. This is just me having a horrific time killing spiders. Something I don't even do in real life. Every time. I will go get someone else. Every single time. Yeah, no, absolutely. So creepy. So creepy. There's gonna be another quest that makes me come in here, but that's okay, because I will be able to do that quest as fast as possible once I finish this. 27 more. Not many to go. And I can start making my way out because I know there was a lot at the entrance anyway. Left to find. Not that many. This isn't the way out that I came in, so maybe I'll go back that way and then go up that. Wait, no. That's Tom Bombadil's house, so that can't be the spring. So is this the spring? I should go towards that. I should double check. I've gone down in viewer count, and I think it's because people are just not enjoying that I'm not enjoying this, but I can't fake it. I am an arachnophobe for a reason. I'll be out. I'll be done soon. There's plenty here. Left. 11 left. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. That's a tree. Pretty sure I found a couple around here when I first came in, so I should be okay. Yeah, there's one. There's 2. And maybe 2 more after them. Yep, 2 left. And there they both are. Yeah! If in Final Fantasy they make a spider as the main, you know, if it's something that we ever come across, whoa, there's a lot of these. Holy shit, there's a lot of slaying ones in Breeland. Yeah, if there's ever a spider that we have to kill and they actually make it, like, graphically advanced or that shit, I will not be able to do that to you. I'm just saying it. Right. Hopefully this is the spring? I don't think it is. I think we were here before. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe we weren't. Nope, this is the Wiki Window Crossing, so this isn't it. Is that it? spring. Maybe I should look up what is the definition of a spring. What is a spring? God. Okay. River management. Yeah, so it's like an offshoot of water. It just kind of at a low point of a hill. I don't think it's that, but very well could be. There's another corpse over there, but I'm not going to bother killing this many bears to get through it. I have finished my alcohol. I have lots of bubbles left, but I don't have any more drink. That's not gonna be it, right? Maybe I do just follow the river up. Hope I see somewhere that's... Hope I see part of it, like, just go off to the side. Yeah, no, I was sort of more looking for, like, what I should be looking for on the map, in order to locate one. So... Oh, that was an attractive noise. I am not redeeming the alcohol. I'm not, I know it's listed on the wiki, but I want to find it. Hello, old man Willow. I want to find it, because, like, I'd like to give an attempt at, you know, finding them, especially in, like, small areas like this, where, you know, it doesn't take too much running around. This up here shouldn't be a spring, but I'm going to double check it anyway by getting a little bit closer. Maybe it's up there. I don't think I can get up there. Maybe I can, actually. It looks like there should be a way up there. I've already had like 3 shots of Bailey's. I don't need more alcohol the night before work, so. It's the only reason I'm not letting you substitute that hydrate button. I need to be in the office tomorrow because I need to do useful things like say hello to my team again. Because everyone's been away on holidays. Yeah, at this point, I think Caledorian probably has the most points in... Oh, actually, you know, I know that you, Lorelei, you leave yours, like, on AFK, I'm pretty sure, while we're doing raids, so you might actually have the most amount of bits at this point. I was thinking it might have been Caledorian. Just spam, like, force me to drink an entire bottle of water or some shit, but... That's a tree. I don't think I'm finding it up here. I actually don't. 6.1 thousand there. That's a lot. I mean, but you've also watched a lot, so I'm not sure what that means, like how many that means you get, like sort of per hour, which is probably what I should be basing, like how much you need to spend in order to force me to do stuff, but no, I don't have to kill you. And I'm not going to. That or save it for when I add extra things and just continuously force me into like PvP matches. Alright, this might actually be it. This might be it. Yeah! We did it. I can't get out of the way, but... You like not dying? Are you insinuating that you would beat me in a PvP match? I might win, you never know. How do I get back through? I need to go through there, that's where my quest is. Just gonna leg it. Pick up all the things. Run to my quest. And then turn around and kill it all. No, the part where you said, now I don't have to kill you. When did I say that? I don't remember saying that. You might be right, but I don't remember saying that. Find the lore of the cardinal. I only found two flowers. I should have found more flowers. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Is there something I can do for
So
you?
glad to know that Rollo's alright. That's such a relief. What's this? Maggot's notes to Celandine. And there are some references here that make it seem... no wonder he wanted to recover these from that man. Here, take them to Celandine. She should see what Rollo thinks of her. Well, I mean, maybe there's one around here. But realistically, they're hard to find. I only found 2. I might look up a guide for this. Alrighty. So I found that one. I need this one, so I'll go get that one first. Okay. Why can't I get through? Why would they not make them areas that I can just sneak through? Jeez. So. There it is. Ah. There's one at the big water bit that I was at before. to get down to the river. We're going on a flower hunt. I am not scared. No, I should go right down to the river. I shouldn't go up there. Oh. Someone chilling there. Curse those spiders. What's the bet? We'll be back in here for a quest to kill the spiders that will lead us to that man there. Ah, there it is. Let's fight the bears on the way through. Might as well. We're not gonna get there with Ash. You know, I would have seen it, the corpse there, but I was like, oh, I don't want to kill the bears to get to it. I would have seen the flower if I had have gone all the way over here. My laziness serves not me once again. Now we gotta head to like here. I hope we can just run sort of straight across east. Also, can I not set my own way markers? I guess not. We've just hit the 2-hour marker. I probably will go for a bit under an hour longer and then maybe another half hour and then call it for the night just because I didn't sleep very well last week and I need to make sure that I, you know, do this week because it's going to be a bigger week at work, which is okay. I'm sort of keen to be back in the full swing of things, but I should probably also invite my team for a lunch. We haven't done it since the end of last year, obviously, but it'd be nice to see everyone again. What? What? It's creeping! They creeping! No! I can't take on 2 of you. I'm sorry. Is that 3 now? Oh, God. I'm sorry. Shit. There are so freaking many! Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, please leave me alone. Okay, who's the ones attacking me now? Not all of them, and I don't think. Okay, but it's okay. Let us right to the flower. Oh god. That was terrifying. You can't tell that that's going to be a tree that attacks you. What? I need to go there. You're just running through, just like, this is fine, and then suddenly, fuck you. Trees. Okay, that one is a tree that will attack me, so I will not go near it. That's another tree that's going to attack me! Ah! I'm doing it once again. We just need to get up this way. because something is still apparently attacking, but I cannot see what it is. So we're going to start running up here, I think. I'm double checking that. Yep. So we got to get to here, and then here, and then we'll go back and throw in all of our quests. Alrighty, they're not ants, they're horns, corrupted by the old evil within the old forest, aka Old Willowman. It sticks kind of to the books with the haunting atmosphere and trees throwing sticks at the hobbits. Just yeeting sticks at people is that their entire thing is just, we're gonna trip them up, we're gonna harass them, we're gonna drop branches, like... I think that's the kind of tree I'd be. Like, have you guys heard? So when you die, there are a lot more options out there that you can choose from other than just being cremated or being buried. So there are ones like, you know, you can be made into an artificial diamond, you can become inked that someone can get a tattoo of, you know, with your body in it, like your ashes in it. There is an option that you can pay for where you can become part of a tree. You can turn into like this seed pod that, you know, is attached to a tree plant, and basically that tree, as it grows, it will like consume your dead body as its nutrients. If I did that after death, became a tree, I'd definitely be one of those trees that's just fucking yeeting sticks at people. Kinda seems like the appropriate level of arseholery. I'm about to have to make enemies with the tree to get through here. Sorry, tree huggers. Alright, one more flower left, and it's right near the exit. That or we could just go around. We might go back up to the road and then come back down south. Or maybe we won't. Maybe I just realized that I'm going directly east instead of north. Alright, fine. We'll just stay in the old forest. We'll go back through the gold spring. See those? Oh gosh. Man, that just destroyed my horse. south here. Dodge the bear or not, I guess. Alrighty. I think it's going to be somewhere around here. Probably down this way. Whoa. We make enemies. Nope, don't want him to Buckland just yet. I'm definitely almost there, I just don't quite know where. Maybe I'll just have a bit of it. Oh, wait. There it is. Okay. Hopefully there aren't too many more quests that lead us into here, but we haven't spoken to Tom Bombadil, like, at all, so... Rosthon's flower complete. What did we just get bestowed? Oh! Oh, I meant to... I meant to have been killing trees. Alright, we'll turn in these quests. I'll go to the bathroom and then we'll see what can be done.
Is there something I can do for you?
My thanks, friend, for all your... What's this? This sap's... it's already gone bad. And my seasoned wood, it's rotted. And these mushrooms, they're poisonous! Friend, you can't be blamed, but all this, it's useless to me.
Please, stay a moment.
All things you've gathered for me are useless, rotten, and ruined. Something queer's going on. What with the animals all upset in the forest seeming, well, more awake than usual. There's a wise old hobbit, a forester, who oft camps aways in the old forest. Look for him beyond old Muddyfoot's hill, which you can find southeast of Bonfire Glade. Maybe Yilly knows what's going on. I'd appreciate it if you talk to him. Gilliman Brandybuck, that's his name. I'm worried. We had to burn part of the forest when it got too uppity years back, but this is far worse than it was before. If the Bounders have to start another fire, they might destroy the whole forest, and then where would we be?
Just a moment.
I look forward to not hearing howls in the night. Thank you. Well done. Here's your fee. These are literally just something, needing to give you quests, something. Like, looks like you've been busy in those woods. Well, a promise is a promise, and you've earned this well. Probably need to go over to these people here to sell some stuff.
What do you need?
To anyone that's kind of followed recently, or, you know, like, whether it be tonight or, you know, that kind of thing, feel free to take a pic of any of the foods I have along the top here, or let me know if you would like me to read out what they are, because welcome Only Me Gaming. I do a thing where, for anyone that follows, I allow them to pick a food for my character to eat. It's partially so that I actually use up the food, because I just feel like I'm not going to if I don't do this. So, if you give me a follow, tell me which food I should get my character to eat. There's a couple of interesting options here. Yeah, I'm happy to read them out. Oh yeah, no, you're all good. Sorry, I wasn't... But yeah, I mean, we've got a couple. Well, obviously, considering you're a first-time chat, you obviously haven't had your pick yet. So we've got biscuits, roast pork, pork sausage, blueberry muffins, fried mushrooms, eggs and onion, rations, famous hard-boiled eggs, or a hornblower's pie. So let me know which you'd like me to eat, and I'll get rid of it from my inventory. Basically, if there is a food option, I nearly always pick it simply for this. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it. And honestly, just the interactions help a lot. Like, I'm currently trying to promote people to use the bit system more and that kind of thing, because all of it helps and all of it keeps me definitely more engaged. I am glad to have all of you here tonight, and even though it's a bit quieter, you know, that's perfectly fine with me. I hope you're having a good night. Alright, we get to turn in this last quest up here to Slendon, the...
A lovely day.
Oh, these are notes on the old forest from Rollo Maggot. Oh my, the boy is sweet on me, it seems. He's such a wonderful lad. I'd never noticed this before, thank you. I'll be certain to put these to good use. Talk to him here.
My thoughts were elsewhere.
You found him. He's coming back soon, and I can finish all I set out to do. For that, you deserve something. It may not be much, I fear, but here. Please take it if it's of any use to you. You have no idea how much you've helped me. I think I'm going to take the mushroom pie. Wait, they forced me to have that. Okay, if I'm already being forced to have another thing, I think I've already got 10 eggs and onion. I don't have any fried mushrooms. But I'm getting mushroom pies, so maybe I'll take the eggs and onion. Just stock up on those. But Lorelei, I don't think you've picked the food yet, so, you know.
Hello there.
I already read that one out. Oh.
Could I take a moment of your
I
time?
must say, I never expected the outpouring of generosity we've received. Certainly we have paid for the services we have been given, but the harvest is so great that we have no means to transport our good to Adso's camp. I must ask you a small favour. Just outside of Brandy Hall to the south, there's a stable where I've seen Tolly Brockhouse. Why couldn't I read that? The local woodcutter. Speaking with folks, I'm certain that he will be willing to help you. Could you speak with him and see if he could spare a wagon for the trip to Adso's? Let me know what he said when you're done. Alrighty. You said blueberry pie, not hornblower's pie, but yeah, it is made of blueberries, so yep. It's a bread! That's not a pie. Even I got baited by the game. Alright, let's pop these mushroom pies on the thing as well there, because I think they should go fast. I also don't think that Gif has picked one if you're still around. Tolby Brockhouse. Oh, there's another quest down here as well. Oh, it must be because I finished all 3 of these too.
Might I have a word with you?
Giant spiders are a menace to everyone, but there have until recently been only a few in the forest. Now their webs can be found in many places, and we're worried they may even soon spread to endanger everyone. Oh. That quest did not even ask me to do it.
What do you need?
Trimrick Ragwet needs a wagon? I suppose I could spare a wagon and a couple of mules to share the load towards the camp. Trimrick is a good fellow and will surely return them when he's done. With the trouble we're seeing in the old forest, it seems unlikely they'll have need of my wagons in the foreseeable future. Well, tell Trimrick I'll be send along a driver, 2 mules and a wagon by sundown on the morrow. I should expect that he can have it back to me within a week, and if you're looking to help out around here, there's plenty to do. I might go kill all this. I might do the. I might pee first, actually. I'll be back. Oh, you know what, I might actually end it there. I've just realized that it's like 20 to 10, and I've still got a couple things like putting washing out to do before I end up in bed. So thank you all for coming, and I really genuinely do appreciate it. I'm pretty sure everyone that's watching right now is already followed, but if you aren't, please feel free to, and drop in for, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stream this again tomorrow night. Hopefully with an earlier start and a slightly later finish, but thanks for coming.